Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Xbox 360 home screen. I think this is my first recording on 360, right? I'm trying to think. Or no, I would have done Serious Sam. No, that was on the original. I'm dumb. What am I saying? What do I know? Anyway, we are here to play what I said I would for Spooktober for Halloween month, Dead Space. Now, I'm gonna apologize for this first recording. I didn't really want to like jump into the game without like I wanted to be recording, so I kind of played them all for two little bit, and I'm just watching the sound sound monitors to get a good feel for if I'm too loud or if the game is too loud. I did my best to test stuff beforehand. On the fly, I should be able to adjust the game volume and my own speech volume. Uh, I think since we're heading to a new series, a new franchise or trilogy, whatever you want to call it, that I have not played. Um, just to give a brief history of of my own experience with this franchise. So, my first real exposure would be Dead Space 2, and even to this day, like I still hear it as a highly regarded game, right? I did watch a play, and keep in mind when I watched this playthrough of Dead Space 2, I was about 12 years old. Somehow I managed to sit through entire playthrough of Dead Space 2 at 12 years old. So that's crazy to think about. Dead Space 3, same thing. I watched a playthrough of that from the same guy. Definitely lost a lot of that horror though. I remember the DLC being more scary than the actual like game itself. Hold on. I'm gonna make one little adjustment on the fly. So the original Dead Space, I am the most foreign to, I guess, if I can use that word. This is the one I know the least about. I maybe watched like a short video on the beginning, which I don't remember like any say like opening cutscenes or anything. I'm more familiar with the remaster at this point, thanks to watching a Protogen VTuber play it. I wasn't there every time he played it, but I saw some bits and pieces of it. I did see a bit of a comparison video comparing the original to the remaster or the remake. Sorry, it is definitely a remake. Um, so yeah, the original I am the most like the original I know the least about. And I'm not gonna lie, I know there's some like nowadays with the remake being out there, it's kind of like why play the original? And for the record, I do plan on playing the remake. Probably right at, I'm gonna say probably after completing the original, just because I like to see that like side by side kind of comparison, right? See what was changed and whatnot. But I am definitely I'm looking the most forward to playing Dead Space 2 because it's even though I still hear a lot of good things, and I remember like recently well, I say recently, it was a few months ago, I watched a video that kind of went over why Dead Space 2 is still like one of those like just really, really good games. Something like just a really special game. Uh, so yeah, I don't typically play horror games. But these games definitely seem like it's one of those things where it's like I like strong atmosphere and a strong like having a strong atmosphere in a horror game is usually pretty important, right? I think I could say that. So it's one of those things where it's like when I think of games I've played that have a really good atmosphere, I typically think of like ODST and the Metro games. Uh, and the Metro games, I will say, like can get a little scary at points, but that's not typically their survival. They're more just like survival games. I don't think they really fall under survival horror. Also, Resident Evil 4, I should definitely say the original RE4 has very, very good atmosphere. So I am definitely hoping to really soak it in with these games. Maybe not so much the third game, and I'm gonna say this now. depending on how I'm feeling after beating the second game, the third game might have to wait a little bit. We'll see how I'm feeling. Just because I know it went more for just action, and definitely with the co-op feature too, which yeah, if you're playing with someone, that I think that kind of takes you out a little bit of it. Not that co-op horror can't be done, and certainly like with Phasmophobia and some of those other games out there, it can definitely be done, but I feel like when you were there talking with another buddy, it can take you out of it a little bit. It can kind of become silly or funny. So that said, we'll get the game opened up here. I did turn myself down a little bit on my own volume because it said I peaked at one point, so apologies for that. Let me see if it kept it on. I did turn on subtitles. Yep. I know those are something I typically have off, but I'll make sure to have them on for this playthrough. One other thing that makes this playthrough a little more interesting, and I think I've mentioned this before, that because I'm using a different capture card, because I can use a different capture card, I can use headphones, which is a lot better for me because then it means I don't have to try and find like a mix of where I can hear the game from speakers, but it's not so loud that my microphone picks it up, right? So it's a better setup for me, and definitely for playing a game that's focused on the horror aspect. It makes it more. I mean, these noises are already making me a little uncomfortable, so we'll see if I scream or if I really lose control a little bit at any points. Unfortunately, when it happened, I was very tired, but I did legitimately get, like, in my RE4 playthrough, the original, I did legitimately get, like, really freaked out at one point, but because I was kind of tired, and I am generally a very calm, collected guy, I didn't, like, freak out. I didn't, like, lose my shit. But I did pause the game, and me pausing the game, it should kind of tell you, like, oh, yeah, that kind of scared him. It did really, really catch me off guard, just because I didn't get loud or anything. Oh god. I don't know if VC face seems to be a little wonky right now. I don't know if it's just lighting or whatever. Anyway, I don't want to get too caught up with that. Hopefully hopefully the avatar can figure itself out. Let's get the game started. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a cut. I'm going to quickly reset my VC face. I don't know, that was so hard for me to see. Just to see if that helps. I'll just cut this out so you guys don't have to see it. Okay, I am back. I did a quick little reset on VC face. Just tried to see if resetting it maybe helps. We'll see. Sometimes VC face is like this, and I don't blame it. I'm in a dark room, and I don't know if wearing the headset it's making it harder for it to track my face. Maybe. Yeah, that's the reason I cut out. Let's get this playthrough started. I'm sorry, by the way. It's one of those things that's like you kind of can't account for, where it's like I tested everything and it was mostly fine, but then it was just acting up a little there. So, all right. So easy, medium, or hard. I like. I'm gonna go easy on this because it is the first game in a new series. It's my first game in the series, and I kind of can't help but feel like I already know there's a bit of clunk with this game. So I'm gonna go with easy. I'm sorry for anyone, like, I don't know if easy is like way too easy or what, but I am gonna go with easy. For now, we'll keep the lighting as is. And let's see what we have. I know that Isaac doesn't talk in the original too. And I definitely approve of that change. Well, I haven't played the game yet, but I definitely feel it's like because he talks in the second and third. I think it was a good thing to do in the remake.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
All right, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Ms. Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if their power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. Their guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside. Corporal, gave you an order.
The field's too strong.
Is everyone okay?
What? What the heck were you thinking? You're trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down, let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right, let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right, we've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
All right.
Use run to move quickly.
That's LB to run. That'll definitely be interesting. It'll
You
take
didn't
a
lose
bit of
power to
getting
the
used to.
port booster. You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
The Ishimura was the first Planet Cracker-class vessel, and is now the oldest serving, with 62 years of continuous service. It holds the record for highest number of planet cracks, with 34 to date, and highest dead weight of refined
Guess the power's down
product
everywhere.
at 14 trillion kilotons.
Isaac, get over here and hack the door pad.
Whether you'll be joining us aboard the Ishimura, or strengthening the extraction workforce on the colony, the captain and crew would like to welcome you, and we hope your stay is a pleasant one. Concordance Extraction Company, powering humanity into the future.
I'm taking that the audio there was completely. It was meant to be kind of crackly like that. Oh, I recognize this room.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
There should be a security detail in here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here.
That security console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Get that.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reroute the damn power! We can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
Use the locator system to find your next objective.
Okay.
Huh, that doesn't look good. She's taken a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around's gonna be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure. What the hell?
I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Jesus! Open fire! Open fire! Trigger! Power! Trigger!
Come on. Got it!
Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
The door's unlocked!
Oh god. Great, let's bump her, let's bump her.
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
Jesus. Oh.
Shoot the limbs off enemies for extra damage.
Shoot the limbs off enemies for extra damage.
Use melee to knock back an enemy for a quicker escape.
Right trigger to just punch. It's kind of like the RE4 system, a little bit. Makes sense.